Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Eden Crafters. We are on Echo Prime and things have gone well. I didn't do much between episodes except a heck of a lot of exploring because I needed to find the elusive graphite phosphorus combo that is not so easy to find. And the good news is I did find a place and I accidentally found something else that's important. But in this episode, it is very important for us to go nuclear, and that is what I plan to do. So let's get stuck in. So one thing I did do is over in that direction is a irradiated area. So if we go to our little map thing over here, I have cleared out a whole area over here. We now have cleared out 1020 CI of radiation. I put another radiation scrubber or absorber over here and it cleared a whole bunch. It's got a huge range. So I'm going to go and put another one down over there and a few over here. But not immediately, because right now I need to concentrate on getting catalytic converters. They have become very important. And I also need Sapphire, because if we go to the build menu, there you go, under nuclear plant, we need plasma conductors, and plasma conductors over here are made with Sapphire ore, so we're going to need them. Sapphire nodes are very, very rare, but I have managed to collect quite a few. I'll just pop these in here as well. So I have a bunch, but it's more important to find the node and automate. That is what we do. But first things first, the atmospheric control tower is something we need to build in this episode. But that needs a couple of things. First of all, it needs catalytic converters and it needs a lot of them. Catalytic converters need phosphorus and graphite in a very close proximity. So we're going to have to get a heck of a lot of those. As you can see, there are a lot of them that are needed. And obviously we need power because this tower takes 5,000 megawatts. It's huge. Fortunately, the nuclear plant makes 5,600. It uses 300 water, and I believe it has an input for refined uranium. So we're going to have to do that. Well, let's do the first thing that we need to do first. We need to get those catalytic converters sorted out. So we'll take a trip to the middle of the hottest zone, which isn't really that hot anymore because I did some work over there. Right, we are in that middle area in let's look at the map if we can. Yep, we're over there. So we can see the map. It's quite cool. While we're flying, and I've done a bit of work here. I've put down some power plants, I've put down a climate regulator, and I also needed to get water in here because we're going to need water to sort this out. So I've run a very, very long line through and over the mountains, and I've got wind turbines every now and then because you can connect power networks together. This is an extremely long way, but there you go. I've cleared up some of the water. I've got a bit of a power setup over here, and I've got a pump pumping the water over the hill and into the middle of that area. And the pipes don't create a tunnel, they just go underground. Well, there's a piece that's sticking out, and then it pops out again somewhere down here. There we go. So I've brought water into this area, and the reason for that is because after lots and lots, like hours of searching, I managed to find in this area where this is one of the few areas we can find phosphorus. Oh. I need to re-equip things. Let me get inside. I'm gonna die. Alright, I think I'm safe now. Just need to re-equip my cooling modules because I was in the cold area. It's strange that this thing hasn't kicked in yet. Climate regulation's at 100%, but I was still overheating. Anyway, as I was saying, phosphorus is only available really in the hot areas. I found a bit in the irradiated areas as well, but there's absolutely no graphite in those areas. Although here, we've got graphite. And there's where is it? There's another clump? Yeah, I think that's it over there. So yeah, we got two large graphites, which is pretty cool. Because over there, which, I mean, in terms of this game, is not terribly far away, that's phosphorus. If I could find a little closer, that would be nice, but most of these are just rocks. So I think that's about the closest one. I'm going to make the facility over in this area. And someone taught me a very cool trick. By the way, thank you very much for all the tips in the comments. I wish I had read some of them before I went on my huge exploring mission, because it certainly would have saved me a bit of time, but I did eventually find it anyway. So yeah, Roger especially, your tips were very, very useful. All right, let's flatten the ground. This is, I think, one of Roger's tips. Yeah, so I'm going to do it in this area. So let's put that there, and can we get one in over here? No, a little bit further away. All right, so I've built these two warehouses and now I'm going to X them. And I'll have a nice flat piece of land to work with. Okay, this didn't work out exactly as I'd planned because, yeah, they don't overlap. So you have to kind of do them one at a time. Now I'm probably completely full. Yeah, I'll have to empty that out. But yeah, there we go. We have a bit of a flat area to work with over here, and I'll use it. And I maybe could have kept this warehouse because this might be a good place for it. Anyway, I will pop out to the phosphorus over on that side just after having a little bite. Yeah, there you go. It's not close, but I think if I put down a wind turbine, it is not picking up the other power. Okay, so I'm more than 500 meters away. I'll have to put another one of these in between. Regardless, I have everything that I need to make a very fast miner. Now, I don't know how fast I need these catalytic converters to get made. I don't know if I need that, and I don't want to waste the AI chips because I haven't automated them yet. And I'm not sure if I'm going to automate them because I'm not sure if I need that many of them. Anyway, that's going in there, and it's mining at 39 per minute only because it's only getting 21% power. We will hopefully fix that. So we'll grab a belt and we'll just bring it down this way. And I'm going to use the Alt button to make a straight line. And I'll do that again. Very long section of belt. And let's see, how close are we now? So Alt, perfectly straight line, and we are going to be bringing phosphorus all the way over from that side. So let me see if I can put another wind turbine in over there. I like that it's half buried. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, here comes the phosphorus. Little bits of it, and I'm going to run out of oxygen if I don't get back soon, but I do have oxygen with me, so I really just want to check to see that we're getting power. There we are. We are part of the network now. Total 2,435 megawatts, which means that this is producing 180 per minute. I think that's enough. I'm going to see if I can race against my oxygen and get back there before I perish, because this jetpack is really fast. It's fantastic to get around with this. Yes, and everyone who's been telling me only use the blue belts, yes, I'm making the switch now. Alright, oxygen is now critical, and I have made it. Okay, now, which node do I use? I'll use this one over here. No, this one's closer. Okay, I'm just going to use this node, and then I'm going to put this over here. So that's the advanced miner there. I still have to bring the water a little closer, but that's okay. Once we've figured out where everything's going, I'll do that. So what we need to do is this. So phosphorus, that's no problem. It's coming straight in from the mine. We have to make advanced filters, and the advanced filters come out of a carbon refiner, and the carbon refiner I think also needs water, but that's graphene. So we have to make the advanced filters first. Wondering if I should, I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, I was thinking of making it neat, but nah, not really. I'm not going to do much in this area. I think I've identified a location for my settler's city. So let's put a carbon refiner down like this. Okay, the water pipe's in the right place. Nice. All right, that is in. We go and get the water. And I've been told that things work well if it's purple when you click it. Now, I've been trying to do that. Not sure why it hasn't worked very well, but I have been trying to do that. Okay, let's put that there, and then just put that straight in. Can I? Why is it not snapping? Oh, hold on. Is it that thing again? Yeah, with the drone. It doesn't work so well. All right, well, let's see if we're getting water. Hold thumbs. Yes, we are. Good, good. All right, belt in. Straighten out right to there, and then put that one straight in there. Connect that to there. All right, those are all going in, and that will give us the advanced filters. But oxygen. Let's see if this climate has changed at all. If I take one of those out, yeah, I'm still okay. If I take another one out, it's still too hot. What if I need two of these in the very hot areas? Let me know in the comments. Right, so we are getting the advanced filters now, and we're getting them at 15 per minute, which is fine. Now we need to introduce the phosphorus to this. So let's grab a pipe. Let's grab a belt, connect it, and bring it up over here. And just bring it underneath this. All right, so this will bring the phosphorus in, and we have the advanced filters. What do we need to make the catalytic converters in? Okay, it's only 2 items. We could just use a normal assembly machine, or we could go 40 per minute. We're probably not producing enough from... Yeah, I don't suppose it really matters. I'll put the big one in. Yeah, I'll use the advanced assembler. What the heck? Rotate. We were so close. Let's get rid of the drone so we can see what we're doing. All right, so that goes in there, and then we can belt that into there, and that into there, and then we can set this to make catalytic converters. Finally, yeah, it's almost doing it. No, the phosphorus. Why is the phosphorus holding it up? Oh, because we haven't got to the fast part yet. That's fine. Okay, now it seems a bit of a waste to put a warehouse here for just one item. So there's another item that I could automate, and that is reinforced frames. Now they need carbon fiber and iron beams. Let's see if we have any iron nodes around here. You know, I don't think I have put down anything around here to pick up the nodes. So let's put a radar down. I've flown over this area many times, so you would think. But okay, there's iron, and that's just to the west, which is over this way. I see one over there. Could that be iron, or is that osmium? Oh, that's definitely iron over there. Fabulous. All right, well, we're going to do this. Get one of these on here. Oops. And what am I missing? Hydraulic pistons. Oh no, another thing that I haven't done, and that's actually quite an easy thing to do. I think it uses rubber belts though. Well, I can craft them if I make myself a little crafting bench. Yeah, there's the assembly bench. Okay, those. Let's make a few. All right, those are made. I'm getting kind of used to doing long belts and things now, so I'm not so concerned. I'm getting quite used to making very long belts. Wait, am I on the grid? I think I am. Yeah, there it is. All right, I'm on the grid. So we'll pop that in there. Now we can do a bit of work out here because we need to make iron beams, and iron beams need iron plates and iron rods. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a forge. In fact, I'm going to do two. What the heck? We can do two. And then we should maybe rather put a splitter in first. And then I'm going to pop two forges in. One there, and I'll give a little bit of space so I can make the belt look a little decent, although these are on different levels, so it's still going to look a bit funky. Belt that to there, that to there, and that to there. Yeah, that looks good. We're going to get parts producers there and there, and those will go into an assembler, which is also the distance. I need to get these distances right. Let's see. I'll just put that over there. Belt that to there, that into there, that to there, and that to there. This one will make rods, and where am I? And this one will make plates. And then this one will make us the iron beam. Good. I'm almost tempted to upgrade this because we are using most of this already. I wonder. Maybe I should use this other node. Yeah, what the heck. Yeah, we can do that. Yes, I think I'm going to use this node for this operation, for the catalytic converters. And then I'll use that node, this node over here for the carbon frames. I think that's what they're called. The reinforced frame. Yeah. All right, let me get some more oxygen. And grab a bite while I'm here. And I'm thinking I'll make this one neat. So I'll grab concrete block, line it up to there. That's about the right height. And then I'll bring a belt from there up to there. And I'm going to take this one down and plug this one straight into there. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then I will connect this one to that one. Nice smooth bend. Everything is coming through. Good. And then I'm going to, I don't know, maybe I should turn this mine. Man, that's going to fill up my inventory. Anyway, let me bring this one out. Right, this is in here. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So the beams we can bring out this way. I'll bring it around the front of my little living compartment. Or should I? Oh, I do like this Alt button. These straight lines, they just make me all warm and fuzzy. Okay, so the first thing I need to do here, okay, so let's remove this and that. And I'm probably going to, am I going to need to break this down? Maybe, because, yeah, I am, because I'm going to face it in that direction. So face it sort of down this way, because there's something I need to do with the graphite before I add it to the iron beams. Put this miner back right there. Now we're going to need to put in a carbon refiner, and the water, oh my gosh, the water's on the correct, no it's not, I have to turn this darn thing around. Oh well. Okay, now another neat trick that I was told about is that you can do this. Now I need water for that, so I'm going to tee off, but you can do that. Look at that. It just put it on the pipe, and let's just make sure we're still getting water. How cool. Lots of neat stuff coming out of this. Anyway, belt into there, and let's see, how am I going to deal with the pipe? Oh, I'm not going to deal with anything until I've had oxygen. All right, so for this frame, we actually need carbon fiber, so that's what we're busy setting up over here to make the carbon fiber. So we can go in here and we can say, all right, this machine is going to make carbon fiber once it has water. Now, if I'd flattened this area, it would have made life a lot easier, but alas, I didn't. So now I have to bring water around somehow. So we'll grab a pipe and let's see if we can swing it through like this. Is that neat? Well, sort of. It seems to work. Now, I don't think pipes are directional. Oh, I hope they're not. But does the alt work? The alt works on them too. Nice. Then I can bring that down to there. And hopefully, if I connect those together, this will work. It does. Okay, so pipes are directional. You don't have to build them in the direction that the water needs to flow. Unlike the conveyor belts that you have to have them in the direction that you want your items to move. That's what would be expected, but you know, this is an early access game, so you never know. Anyway, we're getting carbon fiber. Now, there's our beams. Here's our carbon fiber. Let's see, maybe I can just bring them both up over here. Oh, that belt is a bit of a problem now. Bit of a problem, not a big problem. I don't know, maybe put it down here and then just bring one belt back. And yep, I could probably pop it through there. So let's do this. I mean, this is not great, but it might just do the trick. So we put that there, and we don't want it to clip through the pipe. So what I might do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with this. Put it like that. And if we bring that belt, and there's this belt, I think this is about the right line. Oh, no, it's not. And we bring it through and pop it up. Come on, work with me here, man, work with me. Okay, I'm going to need to put a second stack on. I'll just connect them all, make a nice wall. Damn it, now I have to find that spot again, and oxygen. All right, let's try that again. So maybe this one, I think I need to go slightly over. That's it, that is it, it's perfect. And put that in there, and right in there. Excellent. And then this one can come down this way, and with any luck, plug that in there, and that doesn't look bad, except that that bend is not working because I missed something. Right. Oh, there's a funny little bit there. Get rid of that. Okay, that looks better. Good. Then we just need to connect this one into there, and then this we're going to set to make reinforced frames. And with any luck, that just works. Yep, there we go. All right, good. Now we need to get these into a storage. So where do I put the warehouse? I don't need to put a big warehouse down. A little one will fit in here quite nicely. So I think I'm going to just put it in over there. I'll grab that and pop that in there. And then we'll grab that belt, and that should come underneath this slot quite nicely. And we'll drag this. I'll get the spacing right. Come on. I just want you to be straight. Come on, be straight. My word. Hold on. Okay, so this one is going to be there. This one needs to go from there into there. And then we can grab that into there. And we seem to have... Wait, hang on. What's going on? Why do we have a shortage? Why are these going so slowly? Because they're doing 15 per minute. I wonder. This is not good. And I've snookered myself a little bit. We could be making these a bit faster. But I mean, we do have quite a few, and they are building up. I don't know. Maybe should I put another carbon refiner in? Maybe yes. That's the answer. The answer is yes. That means I can remove this one. This is not great. It's the one that isn't lined up. Well, while I think about it, I'll have some oxygen. Where do we put this? I think... Okay, now it's going to become a bit messy. Well, I'm going to have to live with it, I'm afraid. Let's get that connected back in there, and then I'll use the trick again. Put the hub right in there, and let's see if that's far enough away to connect a pipe. Come on. Oh, it's this thing with the drone again. Sometimes the drone doesn't make the connection, and sometimes it's not the drone. Let's try it the other way. Well, I mean, it's working, but it doesn't look good. I'm getting water. So I need to then bring some graphite through to here, and then I need to bring this over or under. Wait, there's two openings here. So I'm going to use that one over there and bring this one through. Oh, this is not great. And you see, this is what happens when you don't plan in advance for something. So we'll bring this one to there. And I'm all worried about the inputs, but that's not going to be the biggest problem. Oh, come on. Right. That one to there, and then this one can go straight in. Now, all I need to do is get some carbon onto that side. Oh man, this was so nice. And now I have to break it to put a splitter in here. Ah, well. So we'll grab the splitter. It is going to come from this side, and I suppose I could just let it go underneath. So that will go there. This belt goes in there. This one up there. This one goes through underneath to there, and then it swings around into there. Let's see if that all works. Well, it is sort of working, but it is very slow. Can you upgrade mines? That is an interesting question. Do I have the stuff to make the Mach 3 or the version 3 miner? I'm missing AI chips, but I think I can make them. Yeah, I don't know if I need to automate the AI chips. I don't know if you need to actually use that many of them. Right, AI chips are done, and I'm hungry. But what? This recipe hasn't been set. That's why. What was it that we needed? These. All right, let's get that belt flowing and see what's going on. This is going through. Of course it's not. There you go. Now it's going through. Good. All right, let's go and upgrade this mine. Yeah, you can't upgrade a mine. That's fine. Just break it down. And break down a section of the pipe and then go up. Oh, wow. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Now I have to try and get this alignment right. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to put it over there. If it lines up, it lines up. If it doesn't, well, that's just too bad. There will be a slight bend. Yep, there's a slight bend. All right, let's make sure that this all goes through. Now look how closely packed these are now. That's huge. That is making 360 per minute. I think that'll do. All right, let's see if this speeds things up now that we're getting a lot more in. All right, they're almost there. All right, these are... That one's full. That one's full. Okay, so we are getting the max. And then, yeah, it's a little slow, but we've made it a bit faster, so what the heck. It's all good. There is nothing else that I need to do in this area. I think this is all I needed here. Can I remove the second cooler yet? That's a big no. All right, well, I need at least one cooler. But where we're going next, I'm going to need the opposite. But we are getting what we need over here. That is good. It's building up. Fabulous. I really need to make some of those tier 3 or the version 3 warehouses. Increase those stack sizes a bit. All right, good. We're out. So let's head over to the west where our base is. I don't think I need to recharge my ship right now. So maybe we don't need to go to the base. We'll just head down to the very cold area. There's the other radiation scrubber that I put in, sitting in a valley. It does cover a pretty big area. So yeah, I'll be doing more of those, clear up more of the radiation. But there's a lot to do on terraforming now. This lake's not doing too bad. And oh yeah, while we're talking about nuclear stuff, there is a closer node over here, but that's not going to work for me really, because let me just slow this whole thing down so we can keep flying kind of in the right direction over that way, and have a look at the map. So if we have a look, there's actually quite a few nodes, uranium nodes over on this side. Now, they're close to the water. I think I'm going to use those because I don't need any uranium back at the base. I don't need any uranium around this area. Maybe I'll use this one later on and we'll have another nuclear power plant. But for now, I think, you know, using these ones over here, we could get a lot of power, and then we can link the networks and add them all together. Should be enough. Anyway, back to where we were. So I'm flying in at night, and now I must acknowledge that someone did say this in the comments, that there is Sapphire nodes over here. They mentioned one coming up in this area over here, maybe. I have no idea. I didn't find it, but before I read their comment, just by chance, while looking for graphite and phosphorus, I stumbled upon a Sapphire node, and it's just around the kind of western side. They did mention that there's one on the western side, but this was purely by chance while I was collecting lots of sapphire, thinking that I wouldn't be able to find nodes. Anyway, we'll get around there. All right, so I've put up a radar station over there, and that was one of the things I was doing when I came across this. But oh gosh, let's get a better landing spot. There we go. There we go. We have a large sapphire deposit. Now we don't need to do a heck of a lot with this. Oh yes, cold, 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 and cold. There we go. We're all right now. So I'm going to need to put a miner on this. But while I'm in this area, you know, why not do some cleaning up? So yeah, I don't think I need water here, but I'm here, so I'll put one out there and clean that up a little bit. And then over on this side in the mountains, there's nodes over here that I don't think I'm going to have any need for. There's copper and iron, and I'm going to need to put power here anyway. So climate regulator in the mountain, and I'll come around the corner and drop a couple of power plants in. Oh, there we go. Now I can take the miner and let's see, I've got enough what the heck, let's just make a big one. We don't need this much. Pop it over there. Let's just have a look at where the nodes are. There's nodes over there. Alright, well, we can't make the T3 warehouses because we don't have quantum processors yet. I don't really want to bother with a T2. We just need a small one. So if I can set it up so it's not going to disrupt anything around here. What is that? Is that basalt? Oh, there's just so much basalt. I keep finding it and it looks like the graphite, and you know what? Bye. Tired of seeing basalt. Anyway, we're going to need a gem cutter. It's that one. And I didn't align my mine. No, that's not right. There you go. Mine is now aligned. Gem cutter is aligned. Into the gem cutter and go, all right, I want plasma conductors. That only uses sapphire ore. Belt into there, and I'm going to grab some oxygen in my ship. I'm not even going to put down a compartment here. Should have something to eat. I'll use a second opening. Put that through to there, and that into there. And there we go. We are now getting the plasma conductors. Other than the nuclear reactors, the plasma conductors was very important for nuclear plants. So there's another step. Now, nuclear reactors, on the other hand, they need refined uranium. So let's go and do that. And for that, we need to head to where I showed you on the map. Let me just stop in here because, sorry, I didn't show you on the map where the sapphire was. Alright, so on the map, that's where the sapphire is. It's like right on the western side of the very cold island. And now you can see it. It's a light blue. Oh, I wonder if you can see more of them. There's another one. And now they're showing up. I think now that I've found one, yeah, it's actually showing up. Okay, so there's two. Are there any more? Oh, it doesn't look like it. They're very rare. Anyway, maybe there are more. Back to where we were. All right, so we're approaching this area, and there's one right on the beach, actually. I think I'm going to put the radiation scrubber down first. All right, let me slow myself down. Have a look at this map. Yeah, we need to put it up on top of the mountain over here. So, that way. Yeah. That'll give us, I don't know if it gives extra range being high up, but yeah, this is sort of the center of the area that hasn't been cleaned. So this is where it's going to go. Right, the strange parking spot. All right, so we go to the map. We're basically in the right place. I don't know if it's going to get this whole area, but we can try. So this one over here, and then I'm going to need power for it, and that will be a couple of geothermal plants, although it's fine. I need to have them first. So we'll put those in. Good. And I am wearing my radiation shield. That's why I'm not dying in a radiated zone. Alright, let's go down. And let's see if we can find the nodes. Is that one? It could very well be. There we go. There it is. Uranium deposit. Good. Now we're probably going to have to handcraft because honestly, I don't know how many of these nuclear reactors we're going to need because the only thing I can see it being used in is the nuclear power station, and it only uses 4. So I don't know if it's worth doing that entire setup because the stuff you need for a nuclear reactor, fast rotors is quite a big setup. Thermal regulators is not as bad, but it's still a big setup. So yeah, you need gear assemblies, gold wiring, graphite, and then this one you need ruby and ceramic. So it's a lot of resources you need. So I think I'm actually just going to handcraft a whole bunch of these and I don't know, maybe stick them in a warehouse, empty slot in a warehouse somewhere. so that they're available. Anyway, we can make quite a lot of refined uranium because we have this spot, and I need to clean the water first. And maybe, I don't know if power is going to reach down here. We can stick it out over there. That should clean things up a bit. And just because I can, I'm going to put one of those down here. And then I'm going to head over in this direction and pop another one in. I don't think it's a straight line. I think let's have a look. Yep, I'm getting all the power from up top. Good. And then that one will definitely be getting, and so will that. So there's not much in this direction. So that's where I'll have the warehouse. So we'll put a water pump in. No, it's going to take a while before the water produces enough because the water is still getting cleaned. Right now, it's only 6% pure. So, yeah, it'll get there. Right, so we need to mine this stuff. Do I do an advanced miner? Maybe, because you do need quite a lot of uranium. Now, you see it takes 5 to make 1 refined uranium. And then we need to have a refiner. And of course, the pipe's on the wrong side. Because why wouldn't it be? And we can put that in there. And we're getting it. So now we just need to bring a pipe through. And we'll just bring it around the outside. Throw it in there. And set this to make refined uranium. And we're making... Come on. Oh, it's very slow. Very, very slow. Well, I don't need a lot of it. I don't think. But yeah, 3 per minute. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. All right, breakdown. I'd rather have 6 per minute. Oh, yes, I need oxygen too. So let me put down a living compartment over there. Might need to craft stuff anyway, so it's not bad to have one here. I may be visiting this area a bit more. Alright, let's get rid of that. Need to empty out some trash. Got a lot of graphene and a lot of rock that I don't need. Alright, splitter. Put that in there. Refinery there, there, and there. Belts. There, and there. Okay. That should feed these guys enough, I think. Yeah, I think they will. Then I'm going to merge. And belt, and belt. Now, with any luck, we're going to get 9 per minute of the refined uranium. And we can put that into a warehouse. Just like that. Oh yes, these all need water. Now, how do I deal with the water? Let's do this. I'll top up on my oxygen first, because I think this little plan works quite well. So if I grab that and I put it there, like that, and then I do the same thing over here, I get the distances right. Yep, 2 blocks space. Yep, there, and then over here. Then I grab the pipe hub. I need to make sure that I'm aligning this nicely, like there, and there, and oh, that one wasn't right. Let's try that again. There, and then I'll go pipe to there, pipe into there, pipe into there, and almost pipe into there. Connect those together, and then I need to bring this main line in. So let's remove that, and we'll go like, oh wow, that doesn't look good. No, that's not working. Right, I'm gonna try it like this. Going to there and bring that up to there and then put it in. Now we're getting water. Okay, it's 79%. These don't use more. I think they only use 100 water, right? Yeah, they only use 100. I'm making 600. There's more than enough. So it's just because the water's not completely clean yet. I just need to set these recipes. And that is the last one. They're all set. And there they are, going into storage. And that means we'll be getting, well, producing 11 per minute all of a sudden. Oh, that's probably because there's so much available. I don't know, but it's filling up. It's keeping up. This is doing 12 per minute. This is doing 12. Oh, okay. I don't know where the 3 per minute came from, but that's great. Okay, so it is 12 per minute. All right. Well, great. I can do these setups for all the power plants as well. Quite a nice, neat little setup, I think. Not too bad. I mean, I could have raised the pipe over there and made it even neater, but hey, this works. But that does mean that we can do some other stuff, like get nuclear power. Because if in this container I put myself down a little assembly bench, I can now go and make nuclear reactors. Ah yes, they take 10. They take 10 refined uranium. That's pretty crazy. It's a lot. And I will only know how much the nuclear plant takes once I have built one, I think. Let's go to the nuclear plant. There it is. Yeah, it doesn't say how many. No, I think it does take an input of refined uranium, but you don't see it here. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna build some of those, and wow, they are very slow. So I'll be back when it's done. All right, I couldn't take it anymore. It's too much. It was taking way too long, but I have enough now. How many do I have? I have 6. Okay, so I'm gonna put one down. Where are we on the map? Not exactly like we're central or anything. Don't suppose it matters too much. I'm gonna put one over here. Ooh, it's a big boy. Ooh, it's huge. Hang on, let me get out of the way. This is absolutely enormous. And are those inputs? I don't know. There's nothing that looks like an input on the back. So let's put this down. Okay, refined uranium and water required. I don't know how much water. Oh wait, hang on. I do know it's 300. Now I'm using 300 over here, and I've got 300 available. Where do they get plugged in though? Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Well, it depends on how much uranium is needed, but this is built now, so let's have a look. No, it's not built, is it? It is built, but I can't see how much uranium is needed. Oh, health critical. Oh, that's not good. I should eat. All right, well, I don't know how much uranium is needed, so I'm going to tee off this line. Well, that's one thing I haven't tried with the belts, is to see if we can put a splitter on the belt. If that will work. It probably won't, because it's not a straight belt. All right, well, we'll do a splitter then, and we'll put that right there, belt to there, and belt to there, and belt up the hill, and plug it into there. Okay, so it's getting some, and then I can just extend this pipe, so I'll pull that through, and that can go straight in. All right, good. We are total in network. Oh, okay, so we're part of that. Yeah, it's reaching that network, which is good. Wow, look at that. We have a lot of power here, but I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know if I'm just wasting refined uranium by throwing it in here. I'm sure once it's got enough, it'll back up, but it seems to be working. So that means we have enough power for one of these atmospheric control towers, and we don't have enough composite beams. It's building up. All right, obviously I've used quite a few of them, so I'll have to wait for that to build up again. But this is a very expensive building, and I imagine it's not too little. So to speed up the process, I'll handcraft some. I think I have enough now, so let's head out over in this direction. There's a nice flat area here. Not sure if it really matters where you put this. I have everything I need for it. Wow, it is very big. Very, very big. Goodness. And, you know, I haven't really checked it out to see if it uses any inputs. No, it doesn't. It just uses lots of power. And we have lots of power, so that's great. Has this started backing up? No, it's still going on, no? That building is going to take a fair while. It's getting 100% power, but it's going to take a while. Okay, well, Earth-like atmosphere, we're at 2% already. I don't know how many of these we need. We may only need one. It'll make things go a little bit faster if we have more. Let's see. And it looks like we've cleared the radiation in this area, and we have some water. Hey, let's plant some trees. All right, well, that setup is done, and night has fallen, and I think that building is actually done now. No, it's not. It's still going. Wow. Okay, now it's done. That is a pretty impressive building. And there you go. Everything is green. We have oxygen now. Nuclear is running. We've got that atmospheric thing doing its thing. So let's head back to our base. Well, where it is for the moment. Ah, yes. It's looking good. All right, and we've only got 2 minutes to get back. So let's get back. All right, let's see if I can hit the landing. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's go and see what's happening. First of all, oh, look at that. Almost all the radiation in that area has been scrubbed. And we've done some greening. But more importantly, we're at 21% Earth-like atmosphere. Now, I don't know if that's going to increase from that location that we're in. It is possible that we're going to need to have another one of these towers to get to the 50% mark. Well, it went up to 22%, so it is going. It's slow, and it builds up, but that's cool. That gives us time to do other stuff. But right now, I think I have everything automated that is important to automate. I have a feeling that these reinforced frames are going to become important with the building of these habitats. Got a bit of a hint. Let's go upstairs. I think I have a few of them in stock now, so let's do something we haven't done yet, and that's the large window. This large window. Yeah, that looks like a good spot. Look at that. That's pretty nice. You can give your base a bit of shape now. Oh, I'm definitely using that. See what it looks like from the outside. Oh yeah. It's going to make things a bit less blocky. Very cool. So as we hit 26%, I think that is where I'm going to leave it. We've done a lot in this episode. And in the next episode, we are going to see what the next unlock is. Because there is still one building, you know, after those 2 habitats become available, there's still one that hasn't been unlocked yet. So I'm not sure what that is. And also not sure exactly what we're going to need to do to unlock it. But we can continue to green, and I've identified a location, I think, that I can use for building the habitats and making a city of the future. Hopefully it doesn't use too much power, but we have nuclear now, so we'll do a couple more nuclear plants, nuclear setups, and connect all the networks together so it all works well. We don't have a lot left to automate, I don't think. I do need to do that fertilizer still. I haven't done that. I'm sure that's going to become an important thing. And also I need to get that DNA thing done, this one. I have enough stuff, I think, to do what needs to be done, handcraft those bits and pieces. So we'll sort that out in the next episode. We have to use some more of this furniture. I hope that more furniture is brought in, like sofas and plant pots and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments on the playthrough and also any tips that you might have. The tips have been extremely useful. Much appreciated. This game is played very, very differently to the prologue, but having great fun with the game. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!